Rotarian Ibrahim Afolabi, Alfie Ewututu, thank you for doing that. Yes. And please urge members of your club to join in, as many as possible, to join in. This is point awarding DG Speaks, first of its kind. First of its kind. So it's a special one. That is why I'm taking this time to say so much, because when the DG comes in, I'm going to be silent for a very long time. So you see, in 3 minutes, the DG will be joining us. So I recognize you, President Rotary Club of Akonjo, Rotarian Bendari. I recognize you for joining. I recognize Rotarian Sumonu Benga. Thank you. You will do well to put down your name and the name of your club. The name of your club. Okay. PDG Bola Onobadejo is also going to put down his name as a member of Rotary Club of Akonjo. Please do that, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. Please, yes, send the link to your club platform. My PP, ADS, Assistant District Secretary, Past President Angela Nodin, thank you for joining. I hope that you have sent this link to your club's platform so that members of your club can join. This is an award event. It's an award event, and the awards and recognition chairman is also here. So he's taking note. So the instruction he has given us is that Rotarians must put their names and the names of their clubs. The names of their clubs on the chat box. Right now, I'm going to hand over to the DG. Our DG is set right now, and in another 1 minute, I'm going to be handing over to the DG. Is the DG ready now?
Elizabeth, yes. Who are there? Good afternoon.
Thank you for joining.
Distinguished
over to you, my DG.
Thank you very much, moderator. I want to thank you for the good work that you've been doing. Good afternoon, fellow Rotarians. I recognize all the district leaders that are here with us. Let me start by apologizing for calling this meeting to order late. We went on an polio advocacy visit to the Deputy Governor of Ogun State, and we were held up somehow. So I really apologize for starting this late. And on that note, I wish to call this 4th edition of DG Speaks to order. Can we all rise for the Rotary Grace? O Lord, and give us all for you. We praise thee,
our daily food.
May
Rotary ways help us to serve thee all our days.
Thank you very much. Over to you, moderator.
All right. Thank you so very much, our Pioneer District Governor, Dr. Oluwole Kukoyi. We appreciate your very tight schedule. In spite of that, you take out time to always speak with us once every month, even though you do this wherever you go, at governor's visits, DG's visits, at our investitures, at our meetings, you do this. But then you set a time out every month to speak with us so that you can also get feedback, answer questions from Rotarians. Right now, we will be engaging you again as our DG. Even as you make your speech, we will take notes and thereafter ask questions. Rotarians, here's the time we are waiting for. The program, the DG has called this program, to order. And so we will listen to him speak, then ask our questions. Over to you, my DG. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Rotarian John Odibo. One more time, I thank you, I appreciate you. Once again, my apologies for starting this late. You can see me putting on the polio cap and the polio vest. That reminds all of us that we are in the World Polio Week. We started yesterday. And, yeah, that is what we've been doing since yesterday. Again, I give glory to God for another opportunity to interact with my fellow Rotarians in the usual DG Speaks program. I'm excited as I'm delighted to address you on important developments and activities in our district over the past 1 month. This month, you will recall, started in celebration mode with the observance of Nigeria's independence anniversary at 64, which reminded us of our common heritage as a people. And we also noted the achievements that we've had in the past, and of course, the challenges ahead. The International Day of Older Persons was also celebrated that very day, during which Rotarians above 70, that is as elders, as seniors, were treated to an impressive reception at the district office. By our records, over 60 of them were present. And I recall that we had a 93-year-old Rotarian who was part of the participants. It was a gathering that provided the participants the opportunity to reminisce over their early days in Rotary. And of course, it was very, very interesting, very fulfilling. And they all went away in smiles and with a little gift from the district. I thank past Assistant Governor Joseph, who chaired that committee, for giving us a very beautiful event. Now, let's go to a few statistics since last month. We continue to do well in membership. As at yesterday, we've had over 220 new Rotarians joining us. I think that deserves a lot of applause. And we are very grateful to the irresistible presidents that have made this possible. I also want to remind the presidents to always update their records on Rotary Club Central so that we can actually get an accurate figure of membership at any point in time. I'm also happy to inform you that the first Rotary Club in this banner year was admitted to Rotary International on 18th of September 2024. That is the Rotary Club of Lagos Northwest, with a charter membership of 24. And I'm happy that the district membership committee continues to engage the leadership of the clubs and the district in a bid to ensure as at yesterday, District 9111 has contributed $72,027.59. And the breakdown is as follows. Annual fund, $61,233. Polio contributions, $8,794. Endowment, $2,000. And let me thank these 5 clubs for being the top giving clubs as we speak. These are Rotary Club of Ota, $15,500. Omole Golden, $11,318. Gowon Estate, $7,705.40. Maryland, $4,524.76. And Ikeja, $4,088.911. I continue to appeal to all of us to not be discouraged because of this high RI rate. Rather, we should look at the larger picture of giving to humanity, irrespective of the dollar rate, and not minding the cost. And also, we need to prioritize our spending so that we can give Rotary Foundation a good slice of our income. I pray that God will bless and prosper our earnings to be able to increase our giving. Club visits. Altogether, I visited 30 clubs as at yesterday. Well, I noticed a little improvement in the prompt submission of the workbook, although some clubs still do this very late. As I mentioned above, contribution to Rotary Foundation remains poor generally, and only a few clubs have committed to ERI and the mandatory $10 polio plus contribution. For the information of clubs that have not been visited, payment of clubs, districts, and RI semi-annual dues are minimum requirements for the DG to visit the club. The sickle cell disease building project. Work is going progressively on this project. I've been assured that the decking will be done on Monday, 20th October, which is just a few days ahead, after which we'll notice a very rapid progress on the subsequent stages of the building. The project funding got a big boost with the inauguration of the fundraising committee, which is ably led and chaired by past President Bamidele Onolaja. The committee has already begun work, and very soon we see a big increase in the funding. Let me, at this stage, thank Rotarian Chief Oshunkeye, our elder from Rotary Club of Ikeja, who is currently facilitating the supply of cement bags needed to complete the project. I will quickly mention some of the latest contributors to the sickle cell funding project. We have a past assistant, Governor Jerry from Rotary Club of Egbeda, gave us 1.5 million, which has been paid. We have Rotary Club of Agege giving us 1 million. We have Molusi College Old Students Association, that's my alma mater, gave us 2,170,000 naira. Light of Christ Men's Association, 50,000. These are the latest additions to the figures that we had before. I want to thank all of these people on behalf of District 9111 for their generous donation. Of course, the committee that is supervising the building of the project is led by past Assistant Governor Alimi, and we have a lot of dedicated Rotarian professionals in the building industry who are also contributing their quota to the quality of the construction going on. Rotary Friendship Exchange. I'm happy to inform you that the second team has gone to UK and are back. They went between 4th of October and came back on the 14th of October. And the 11-member team was led by past District Governor Bola Oyebade and included committee chair, who was also, that's PAG Ben, and of course, we have our irresistible president's captain also joining them. Significantly, members of the team seized the opportunity to attend the district conference of District 1145 in UK, and they had a very nice experience. Preparations towards Calgary 2025. The second list of screened applicants for the Canadian visa has been meticulously compiled and is ready to be forwarded to the embassy next week. And the screening was carried out, of course, in the two centers in Abeokuta and Ikeja. We are very hopeful that majority of these people will be given visas, given that we have done a lot of checks and screening at the district level. The district peace program at Olabisi Onabanjo University. This is one other project that gives us happiness that is progressing very well. At the end of the call for application for candidates for the first set of students for this 3-month course on peace building, conflict prevention, and security studies, 78 entries were received. And the beauty about this is that we had entries from outside Nigeria, 2 entries, I think from Kenya and also from Ghana. That tells us that this is a project that will go a long way achieving our objective. Out of this number of 78, the first set will be chosen. And we're expecting that in the first week of November, which is just around the corner, they will resume studies at Olabisi Onabanjo University. Once again, I'm extremely grateful to Lieutenant Chief Osunkeye because he has actually paid for the first set of students by giving us a check of 2.25 million naira. And that is for the first set of students. After that, ACE Medical Clinics has also paid upfront for the second set of students. I want to thank Lieutenant Dr. Bankole of Rotary Club of Abeokuta, who is the chairman of the committee. I also thank all the members of his committee for all the various visits to the campus of Olabisi Onabanjo University to engage the university management in all the steps that are involved in this process. I want to thank them. And as I've told other clubs, if your club misses the first one, you can still apply for the second by telling the people in your community and applying on their behalf. District Conference 2025, we all know the date, 29th of May to 1st of June. As I told you, the registration has gone far and over 900 have registered. Accommodation, reservation for accommodation has been ongoing, and I want to appeal to members to do that quickly because the rooms are running out very fast. House of Friendship booths, I was informed, has also been fully booked. So everything is set for the district conference, and encourage your members to attend because this is the largest meeting at the district levels. And it's a meeting, an event where Rotarians from all over the clubs in the district come together to fellowship, come together to have fun, but more importantly, come together for Rotary knowledge and updating. So we are looking forward to that. Past Assistant Governor Busola Shatu is in charge of that, and she's doing quite a lot to ensure that arrangements are on top notch. So I want to thank her and thank members of our committee. Rotarians should be getting ready for placing goodwill messages and adverts in the brochures. We want it to be a very compact edition And this is the time now to start planning for the district conference. Thank you very much. Just to let us know two events that we just had. The first one was the public image seminar, which was held on Thursday, 3rd October. For those that attended, it was a very successful and very interactive event. It drew a large participation of experts and Rotarians, experts in the publicity and marketing industry. I have to appreciate the Public Image Committee headed by past President Otun for a job well done. He did very well. And, the news of that event is still ringing bells. Thank you very much, past President Otun. Evening with the district governor. That beautiful evening of 18th October 2024 will continue to linger in our memories for the fun, entertainment, camaraderie, and fellowship that participants enjoyed. The event was attended in full by many past district governors, by future governors, and so many Rotarians from all over District 9111. And of course, we had the guests also from District 9112. Appreciation goes to past President Adeyemi, and who is the chair of the committee, and all members of that committee for arranging the event within a very, very short time. Distinguished Rotarians, let me recognize the district governor nominee who is here with us. I recognize the DGN Bukola Bakari. Thank you for being part of this great event. May I also recognize our very respected past district governors. Past District Governor Motunde Lawson, who we all know is our district learning facilitator, and is also the Assistant Regional Coordinator for Zone 22. Thank you for being part of today's program, as you have always been. May I also recognize the presence of past District Governor Bola Onabadejo, another respected PDG in District 9111, who is also the District Rotary Foundation Chair. Thank you very much for your support at all times. We appreciate you. I respect all the district leaders that are here. Thank you very much. The appropriate time I will properly recognize everyone that is here. MC, Lieutenant John Odibo, we want to stop there for further interaction in terms of questions and comments. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, my DG. You was A1 in ranking star while in school. You are always doing this. Thank you so very much for a brilliant presentation. Again, we are not surprised because you are a man of great worth, and you are a man of excellence as well. Fellow Rotarians, guests too, I can see that we have some guests. The floor is open right now for our questions. The DG is very ready to take our questions, to provide worthy, very convincing answers to them. And so the floor is open. I don't want to take the first shots. Don't make me to, please. Let's have Rotarians send in their questions. You can type them. You can type your questions in. We'll read them out. If you do not have the opportunity to, or you chose not to speak, you can type them out. We'll read them for the DG to give answers to. But if you must speak as well, just raise up your hands or show by raising your hands, then we will recognize you. We will recognize you. Then you will have your turn. So the floor is open. Thank you very much. Please show by the raise of your hands if you have a question, and we will recognize you so that we can orderly and be fast about it. Thank you very much, fellow Rotarians. What's this? For our time, let's manage this time so that we can quickly round off.
Moderator?
30 minutes more. 13 minutes more. So please, let's make judicious use of this time. Rotarians, over to you. Let's have the questions, please. Thank you.
Maybe before the questions start coming in, can I add a few comments?
Yes, fine, DJ.
Well, I need to let Rotarians know what we have in stock for the World Polio Week. It started yesterday with the conference, the press conference, and this time around it was jointly organized by districts 9111 and 9112. It was a very successful event. We had the television and the print media were well represented, and we can see video clips of that event already on our platforms. Before then, we paid advocacy visits, and the first person we visited was the ACE broadcaster, BC Olatilo. You all recall that he was at RILA and he did marvelously well. So we visited him officially, and he has agreed to participate in the work that will be held here on 26th of October. That is this Saturday. Earlier today, we went on another advocacy visit to Ogun State Axis, and we met two key people there today. Former President Obasanjo was there to receive us warmly, and the great news is that Baba will be leading the polio work on Saturday himself. We are going to flag it off from Obasanjo Presidential Library, his residence, and I can assure you that that's going to be a spectacular work like it never happened before. So all Rotarians, especially those in Abeokuta Axis, will gather together at the residence of the former president on Obasanjo Presidential Library. It's going to kick off at 6 a.m. so that we can have adequate time for the work. The other big person that will be joining us is the Deputy Governor of Ogun State, Engineer Noimot Salako Oyede. She is also going to be part of it. She received us very warmly in our office today, and you can imagine how the work on 2nd of November at Abeokuta will be. Thank you very much.
Yeah, my DG, this is bumper. This is really a bumper edition because you have bumper news for us. Thank you very much. We appreciate. I want to quickly recognize. I want to quickly recognize Ajia Yinka Husseini for joining us from the UK. Thank you very much. And before the question starts popping in, I also want to quickly say that past President Benga Sumono, Chairman D9111 DEEP, District Economic and Empowerment Project, will be speaking with us shortly later, but we would have some questions before then. And let me also quickly read these comments that have come. Rotarians, please get ready for questions, please. Let your questions start coming in. We will take note of them. If you also want to speak, please raise your hands and we'll open the channel for you to speak. This message is from our district dictator. It has been a high impact 30 days or thereabout since the last DG speaks. Congratulations, our DG and all D9111 Rotarians. We are blessed with our pioneer DG. This is coming from the one and only PDG, Omotunde Lawson. Thank you so very much, Ma. We appreciate you, and we appreciate the role that you have been playing, especially for your irresistible virtual learning series. It has been fantastic. Thank you so very much. Rotarians, again, the floor is open. Let's have your questions by raise of hands. Please, let's indicate and let us have you ask your DG questions, and is also ready to give answers to them. Thank you very much. Fellow Rotarians, the floor. Yeah, Rotarian Saka, please go ahead and ask your questions.
Thank you very much, moderator. Good afternoon, our amiable district governor. You make the work look so simple yet so magnificent. When I see you going around daily, I say our DG is a Superman.
Thank you very much.
The End Polio Now campaign. I'm the irresistible president for Arsene Okoba Metropolitan.
Yes.
Yeah, we had our polio walk a couple of days ago, and of course, I posted it on some of our platforms. I happen to be somebody who is very active in the PWD community. So many of them got to see what I posted. And Lagos State Chairman for Physical Disability, we were in a meeting 3 days ago, and he raised an observation, which I acknowledge, that he saw my videos, but he didn't see any polio survivor in that walk. So I told him, well, that was our own local club input, that the district own is coming. So my question is this, particularly for the End Polio campaign. Do we have plans to have some polio survivors joining in this work? The second part of my question will be like a reminder. This is the third DG speaker I will be asking the same question, and I'm sure because of the busy schedule of the DG, I will remind him again. Do we still have plans to have a PWD inclusion committee in the district? Thank you, sir.
Well, thank you very much, my irresistible president. Thank you for your comments and questions, and I also congratulate you for having the polio walk for your club. That's good. I hope that was registered on the World Polio page on Rotary International. If it has not been, I will advise that you do so. Well, to your questions, the last one I will answer first. Yes, there is still plan to have that committee inaugurated. We have a list of committees that we are working on in the next few weeks. We are going to make sure that we inaugurate all of them very soon. PWD is one of them, and I will need to have a conversation with you on that. So the other question is whether we're going to have polio survivors. Of course, yes, we are. In actual fact, we have a polio survivor who is an ambassador of polio. He's going to join us that work. Akin Sugar is going to join us for the polio walk. Both in Lagos, we're also going to have polio warriors in Abeokuta axis. I remember last year when we had one, we had a polio warrior who is also a Rotarian who led that work. So we are going to repeat the same because we need to bring the awareness to the public about what polio can cause if there's no immunization. Thank you very much for your questions. Thank you, my President Saka. I appreciate that.
Thank you so very much, my irresistible president, for that wonderful question and contribution. Fellow Rotarians, please, you can follow suit. Please ask questions. The DG is available to continue to answer your questions. Our PAG Rotarian Yinka Diosun is also going to be speaking on award and recognition screening very shortly, but that would be after the DG would have taken enough questions to allow some chairmen of committees to also speak for just a few seconds to also update us on what they are doing in their various committees. The time is short. Let's make it snappy, Rotarians. All right. We have another person. Yeah. Go ahead, please, Rotarians.
Thank you very much. My pioneer irresistible district governor nominee, who is also on this platform, all past district governors, district leaders, fellow Rotarians, guests, and friends who are here with us. My name is Gbenga Simon once again. I'm the chairman for District Economic Empowerment Project. And this afternoon, I'm glad to talk to you about our forthcoming first batch disbursement of the district loans to indigents who are business owners. On Monday, 28th of October, we'll be disbursing the sum of 100,000 naira to various indigents chosen among various clubs in the district who have applied. This year is a bit different from what I've been doing in the past. We're going to have 2 disbursements successively in succession, one in the month of October and the second in the month of November. And after which we are going to have what they call our Iconic project. The Iconic project is a project that we are partnering with Industrial Training Fund to train beneficiaries on six different trades: masonry, ICT, plumbing, catering, tailoring, and mechatronics. And after this training exercise, all beneficiaries who are successful will be given an NSQ certificate. It's called National Skills Qualification Certificate, which is a global certificate recognized all over the world. And after which we'll hand over to mentors. And after the 3-month exercise, we'll now empower them with their respective tools that they would use what they call as a startup kit. This one will take us till next year before the closed session of the DEEP. However, I must say that we are still taking applications from clubs for members who want to benefit for this first disbursement. We've been doing our posting on Rotary platforms. I want to encourage Rotarians to please take advantage of it. Needless to say that this project could also be a project of your club, and we could partner with the district as member of this to showcase this as one of the projects exhibited or executed by your club. So we want every club member, club presidents who are here to please take advantage of it. We are not asking you for anything too much. We are saying that if you bring your money, you can also bring your beneficiary, and to be a project of your club, while everybody takes the glory. What we are trying to do is a bigger, bolder, and a better project so that we all take advantage of it. On Monday, we are looking at a minimum of 30 people. Applications are coming in already, and we are screening. And if you can take more than 30, definitely we'll take more. And again, we have started seeking for sponsorship, support for members, Rotarians. And I want to specifically mention these 4 clubs who have stood out to support this committee for now. I know other clubs will join very soon. Rotary Club of Agege, Rotary Club of Omole Golden, Rotary Club of Paja Newtown, and Rotary Club of Gowon State.
My chairman, please round up. Yeah, thank you very much.
These 4 clubs have been very wonderful. I don't want to thank them. So members who want any further inquiries should please communicate or contact us. I'll be available to give all the information to make the day a success. Once again, Monday 28, 11 a.m. Please join us at the district office for just 1 hour program, not more than that. Thank you very much, and God bless us all.
Thank you very much, my chairman, Deep. That's the District Economic Empowerment Project. Thank you so very much. Yes, Rotarian, this is actually a question and answer program. We would expect that you ask questions so that DG can provide answers for them. Please go ahead. The floor is open. By show of your hands, please let us know if you have any question for the DG. Fellow Rotarians, over to you. You can also type in your questions if you don't want to speak, then we'll read them out for the DG to respond to them. Thank you. Let's our PAG should also get ready for a very, very short address on awards and recognition screening. Okay, if there are no questions, maybe we'll just bring in a PAG to speak very shortly, please. Yes.
All right, thank you.
You have just 2 minutes, sir. Thank you very much.
Okay. Good afternoon, my district governor and fellow Rotarians. I am going to make it as snappy as possible, but at the same time, I would crave your indulgence to listen to my address with rapt attention. Basically, I would love to address most of the errors committed by clubs in their submission of September report. I will take the case of service projects. Most clubs reported that they executed service projects. Merely mentioning that a particular project was executed may not fetch any club any significant point. The club is expected to go the extra mile to give us some insight into the needs assessment, project impact, and sustainability plan. Also, we observed that most clubs only indicated how much was expended on a particular project. Of course, every club is expected to give us a breakdown of how a particular figure was arrived at. And more importantly, it is mandatory for all service projects, all executed service projects to be uploaded on the YouTube channel of the club. And we've made a lot of broadcasts that any club that has any issue on how to upload videos on YouTube should feel free to contact the Awards and Recognition Committee. It is also important to emphasize the fact that the October report submission must comprise club achievements from the 1st of October to the 31st of October. This is very important because we observe that most clubs will still include some of the achievements they attained in July and August and all that. That happened in the September report. Then another error that I would like all club presidents or club secretaries to take cognizance of is giving us a lump sum of contributions to the Rotary Foundation. For instance, I can count about 5 clubs that reported that X amount of money was contributed to the foundation, Polio Plus and ERI. Whereas for those clubs to earn meaningful points, you were expected to have separate them in this format, like 5 members of Rotary Club, of example, contributed $100 each to ERI. 10 members of Rotary Club, of example, contributed $100 each to Polio Plus Society, and so on and so forth. You know, so that will guide you in optimizing your points. Then the last thing I will...
Thank you.
Okay, the last point I would like to make mention of is club reports must be sent strictly from the club official email address, not from a member's personal email address. I think I will have to stop here because I've been notified my time is almost up. However, if anybody has any question or needs any further clarification, such person should please feel free to contact the Awards and Recognition Committee. We will be glad to help. Thank you.
Thank you very much, my PAG. I love that you seize every opportunity to speak to Rotarians. And so this is another good one by the permission of the DG. Fellow Rotarians, the floor is open. It's exactly 4:06. So we have actually spent 1 hour on this program. We are supposed to be rounding off right now. And so if you have questions, please, before the DJ rounds off, kindly show by raise of your hands and get your recognition to speak, please. Thank you very much. All right, if there are no questions, let me say something. Let me just make a comment or ask the DG a question. DG, sir,
Yes,
your club, Rotary Club of Ota, actually is leading, yes, chopping Rotary Foundation given at $15,500. How does this make you feel, sir?
Well, naturally, I feel good that my home club is doing that, and that should be an example to other clubs. We want it to be very competitive and very participatory. But definitely, I'm happy that my home club is doing this, and I'm sure that clubs would throw a challenge, and that is what we like. So at the end of the day, it should be a glory to the district that we are contributing that much to Rotary Foundation.
The very first question that was asked, or rather the very first person who asked the question and make a comment, actually said that you make this work look very seamless, even when we know that it is a very daunting task. How do you do this? How do you program your mind to go about this great work and without
the first thing is
actually showing on your face?
God has been very grateful to us, and without that, it wouldn't have been possible because we need to travel every day to meet appointments and all of that. It's only God's grace that can allow one to do all of that. But the other most important thing is that I have a team that is very supportive. Starting with the core team, they have been very wonderful, very supportive. And, we go out together as a team, as a unit. Of course, the irresistible presidents too have been very, very wonderful. There's no event I attend that many of them are not there. They attend one another's events, both the DG visit and also the installation ceremonies. And it's a good way of inspiring others. I'm very pleased and happy with the way they've been doing things. And of course, you know that everything that we do as a district, we do it through the irresistible president. And that note, I want to thank them. I've seen the captain of the irresistible presidents here with us. May I recognize Lieutenant Jide Ogunleye is the captain of the irresistible president, and he's been donating handsomely, not just in terms of money, but also in terms of his activities. Thank you very much, handsome captain. All the other irresistible presidents that are on this program, I want to appreciate you for the good things that you are doing. I must not forget the past district governors who have been a rich resource and advice and guidance to me. They've been so wonderful, and I want to thank every one of them for availing me of their wealth of experience and wisdom and guidance. And other Rotarians, committee chairmen, very wonderful, assistant governors, zonal coordinators, and the action champions. Everybody has been taking this as if it's their personal work, and I'm very grateful for all of them. I won't forget the district staff too, who have been very helpful. And of course, the media team that goes with us everywhere we go. Including times that are inconvenient in the evenings. So I want to thank everyone for making this a very participatory team all over the district. Thank you.
My DG, there's a question. At Ikeja tomorrow, sir, and where is the meeting point? This question is from Rotarian Oladosu Taiwo Olamikosi. of Rotary Club of Akomojo.
Yes, what's the question, please?
Okay, is the polio walk also holding at Ikeja tomorrow, sir? And where is the meeting point?
It's holding on Saturday. The starting point is the district's office, and it's going to take us through the streets of Ikeja, and that will take us back to the district office. So it's going to start and end at the district office, and the route will be displayed on the platform from this evening so that everyone can take advantage of that and join the team. There are exciting events that will happen along the walk, and I won't let the cat out of the bag. I want every Rotarian to be there and to participate fully.
All right, my DG, maybe on a last note, since we are not seeing any other questions. We are not seeing any other hands raised for questions. This would be from,
I want to
from
pass
me. Okay, my DG, sir, lastly, on membership, what would you have to say on membership? I know you have rolled out your report on membership. Would you say what we have so far, it's impressive, given the efforts that you have made over
the current figure that we have about membership is 2,365. Like I said during my remarks, we are not doing badly on membership, but it can be better than this. Not forgetting that we are getting close to December, where some clubs are likely to delete their members for obvious reasons. So we need to really beef up our membership so that we don't end up with a negative. So I appeal to the irresistible presidents once again, and to all the zonal coordinators to jack up their activities. The zonal coordinators should realize that we have promised to deliver 2 new clubs per zone, and we have only had just 1 Rotary Club chartered. Although the papers for another Rotary Club has been passed to Rotary International, awaiting the final approval. But we need to gear up our activities so that we can have that target of 2 new clubs per zone. Thank you. The other information I want to pass across is a cheerful one, that for those who want to become Paul Harris Fellows for the first time, the district has a promo for you. If you pay $500, the district will match it with 500 points to make you a Paul Harris Fellow. And I think this is one advantage that everybody should just jump at. Pay $500, become a Paul Harris Fellow. The promotion is for a limited time, and it is for as long as the recognition points are available. So irresistible presidents should just make these announcements to their club members and encourage them to take part in this promo that will soon end. People are already buying into it, and I want every club in the district to enjoy this. Thank you.
Okay, my DG, there's actually, okay, that's it. Maybe we can take these last 2 questions and we move on. One is, what time is the polio walk tomorrow? I think you have spoken about that. You have given an answer to that earlier on. And so to the person who asked this question, Rotarian Oluwatoyi Weldone, the time is 7.
The time is 7 a.m. We start
7 a.m.
Yes. District office.
And it's starting at the district office. Yeah, please take notes.
It will be displayed on the platforms.
Yeah. Then, sir, on the last note, there's a question here. What is the district plans in extension and sustainability of crops? what is the district plans in extension and sustainability of clubs? What is the goal of the district for more clubs?
Well,
This is by Olatunji Ola Davis.
Okay, I just mentioned the goal of the district as far as the extension, which essentially means the formation of new clubs. The goal is to have 2 new Rotary clubs per zone. We have 9 zones in our structure, and that means that we're expecting 18 new Rotary clubs for this year. I hope that answers the question, and I've appealed to all our zonal coordinators and new club advisors to go to town and ensure that this objective is met.
All right, thank you so very much, sir. You've really had a very busy day, so maybe this is the time to wrap up, and so that you can go have some rest, sir. No further questions, no hands raised, and no comments. Over to you, Mr. Madiji, sir. Maybe you want to wrap up on this note, sir. Somebody's missing. Okay, that's Rotarian Saka is raising. Can you take this, my DG, sir? Can you take this question? Yes. My DG, sir, can you accommodate one more question, sir?
On mute. Okay, yes. Still accommodate one more question.
All right, go ahead, Rotarian Saka, please.
Thank you so much, my DG. It's not actually a question. It's more like an observation. We normally have this DG speak around 1 or thereabout on Fridays. And when I saw today's home for 3 p.m., if it was a coincidence, my DG is a good coincidence for some of us, because it gave us the opportunity to be fully present and not be rushing to Friday prayers.
Louder.
So thank you so much.
President Saka, are you done?
Yes, I'm done. I hope the DG heard that. It looks like he didn't hear.
Want to repeat yourself. I'm not sure he heard you.
Get it, but you are talking about the timing of the program DG Speaks.
Yes, sir. And I was saying the 3 p.m. serve a whole lot of good purpose for some of us. It afforded all the.
Are you suggesting 3 p.m. is better than 12 noon?
Yes, sir, by all means, because 12 noon always coincide with going to different
timing is circumstantial because of the advocacy visit that we had earlier. But if we look at the participation trend and see that 3 p.m. is better, we may look at changing the timing.
Thank you, sir.
But actually, it's not compulsory that I should be on a Friday. Today is just coincidental. But we look at all the pros and cons. If there's any need to change the time of the day or the week, we shall adjust accordingly.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much, my President, Rotarian Saka, and DG as well for this time that you have spent with us again. It's well over an hour. You have been speaking with us, answering questions, and giving shining light on dark areas for us as Rotarians of your district, District 9111. I think this is.
I think my captain wants to. His hand is up. If you can just give him a little time.
All right. Go ahead, my.
Sorry, it's the polio chair.
Okay.
Yeah, I
All
think
right.
he was planning to speak. This is his time.
Okay, yeah.
Polio week.
Yeah,
All right, go ahead,
good
sir.
evening. Good evening, my chairman, my district governor, sir. Good evening, fellow Rotarians, guests and friends. Yeah. I want to appreciate all the who were able to key into the to the polio day. The district polio plus committee threw up a challenge that any Rotarians that were to make any decision will get a special October conference, we shall be giving a special people who yesterday polio fund of foundation, and a special appreciation to
All the participation back.
Okay, my DG, this is a good place to hang the program today. Maybe you just want to give us your closing remarks.
Thank you very much, Rotarian John. This has been another interesting and pleasant interaction with Rotarians across the district. Once again, I appreciate our district leaders who are here, DG and PDGs who are here with us. I appreciate our district, all the AGs, all the committee chairs, everyone that has been here, the core team, we recognize all of you and praise you for being here. Don't forget, tomorrow is our polio walk. 7 a.m. at the district office, we started, and there's going to be another interesting event. And also, people in Abeokuta taxi should be getting ready for 2nd of November. That's going to be another spectacular walk, the type that we've never had before. I thank the media that are putting this together. I thank the MC and the co-MC, that is John Odibo and Lekon Otsun Rotarians. I appreciate all of you. Thank you, everyone. As we end today's program, I pray that all of us shall continue to witness good health, progress, and God's blessings in everything that we do. Thank you very much. And on this note, I want to thank everyone for attending, and I hereby end this program. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, my DG, for starting and closing this beautiful program so very well. Fellow Rotarians, this is where we draw the curtain for on the October edition of DG Speaks. We look forward to meeting and seeing you again next month on DG Speaks. Thank you very much. God bless you and good night.
Thank you very much. See you at the polio walk tomorrow.
Thank you, my DG.
Thank you, my DG.
Update. How are you?
Very well, thank you, my DG.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Where
sir.
are you?
Thank you very much.
Where are you?
Thank you so much, Principal DG.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Where are you?
Yeah, enjoying you.
Thank
Are you
you,
still
man.
out there?
Thank you for your visit.
Don't say something they enjoy.
Good evening, my DG, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, my DG.
Thank you,
We'll be
my
looking
DG.
forward to have you in Abeokuta next week, Saturday.
We'll be there.
Did you be
There's the president of the Monday State. Thank you very much. I appreciate you.
Thank you very much, sir. My DG, thank you so much. God bless you, sir.
Yeah.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening,
My
my
Maryland,
DG.
the hope of road. How are you? Yeah. Thank you for being here.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Thank you very much.
Thank
you, sir.
Thank
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Nice to see your beautiful faces.
How are you?
Thanks for your visit.
It's Ikeja South, not Ikeja Shout, please. It's South.
Thank you, my
It's a pleasure of joining you.
Rotarian Pat, thank you for defending our legacies.
Dr. Bass, thank you. Ben of Akumonjo.
Thank you, sir.
My DG, I appreciate, sir. Yeah.
Good evening, my DG, sir.
Cool. Hi, how are you? Good evening. PAG, Yagun.
Good evening, sir.
Very much.
Come here. She come and look PDG now.
Smile.
Oh, did you know? No, they share much.
How are you?
Oh, yeah, mo fẹ́ move to me o de mo fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ mi ò ní ṣe kankan ó kàn handy o de ṣe o ní wọ́n ṣe
DG Busola, good evening. No.
good evening oh le gbọ́ oh that good evening
We are hearing you.
We can hear all your gist.
oh you are hearing me
Yes, we are hearing you.
good evening sir good sir
How are you?
well thank you my AG Jagun. Good evening, well done. Good evening, sir.
Good evening. No.
This is irresistible President Eyi Tayo.
Happy meeting with the BDGs.